Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play call, that you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds the receiver wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
This line getting set up. It's a first. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The sure hands. It's Brown. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. And the Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Brown. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will set up for the first down and goal. The Noles line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Milrow. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Holmes. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. And it's a bunch formation. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air, it's Milrow. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Holding. Receiving team. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he is hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result,
he'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They call the draw play here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Seminoles will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back and looking for a big play here. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And he's got it. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, tie. This quarterback today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. To throw, it's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kurt.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And the Noles churn out another first down. Looking to throw it again. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job with the offensive line giving this quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Caught over the middle. It's Morlock. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He eludes the rush. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Comes the Florida State offense on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To throw, it's Milroe. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anyone.
And a sophomore making an impact play. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With the catch, it's Hill. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape, and down he goes. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, looking to throw it. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Noles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you for watching.